design ultimately needs to connect intuitively, naturally, humans.
The spirit of Voiture à Vivre is to feel at home inside the car.
Symbioz is a great car.
It's a very clever product, I think.
A really next-gen Voiture à Vivre, made for everyone.
The C&D segment in Europe is the biggest segment. It's more than 50% of the market. And Renault offers a very consistent lineup in this segment. We have two full electric cars with Megane and Scenic. And on E-Tech Hybrid, we propose three family cars with Symbioz Austral and Espace in 5 or 7-seater versions. Symbioz is a great car. It's at the heart of the European market.
So it's a very clever product, I think, in the lineup. Regarding the price that we propose, you get a lot of value for your money.
Renault's latest model is really next-gen Voiture à Vivre, made for everyone. Say hello to Renault Symbioz. What I really like about this car is that it takes the best from our latest cars and the best of Voiture à Vivre in symbiosis rather than in synthesis.
The spirit of Voiture à Vivre is to feel at home inside the car, and it was one of the assets of a Renault 16. When it appeared in 1965, it was very different from all the cars you can see in the street. And this philosophy also continued in the history of Renault. I'm thinking about the Renault Espace that appeared in the 80s, and also later on with the Renault Scenic in the 90s, which also was disruptive on its market.
Symbioz brings all the qualities to enhance its Voiture à Vivre DNA. A large boot with capacity of up to 624 liters. Modularity with its sliding rear bench.
The trick of the Symbioz is to be based on a platform that is already very generous in terms of dimension and especially interior space.
That make Symbioz a multi-skilled, multifunctional car, ideal for all needs, family life and work life.
One of the main features I would like to talk about is the easy trunk access with a switch at the left of the steering wheel, or just by passing the leg under the trunk. When you have your hands full, you can automatically open the trunk. The opening is wide and the volume is nice and square, so it's 100% useful for the customer.
Symbioz benefits from the very best of the new Renault lineup. Our new design, developed by Gilles Vidal and his team, with, for example, its new light signature.
If you look at the front-end design, for instance, it's got this little toughness yet technicality about it. So whether it's the tail lights or the front lights or some sharper lines in the bodywork, it feels dynamic, it feels strong, it feels homogeneous and compact and dense. If you look at the side view of the car, the three-quarter rear view of the car, it's a very generous, habitable car. It's not boxy at the same time in terms of look. It's a very characterful car, which manages, I think, to find this balance between, again, a very dynamic looking car, a very nimble looking car even, and yet a very roomy, practical car at the same time.
Our highly efficient E-Tech full hybrid technology to meet the challenges of the energy transition.
It is a reliable engine at the best level of performance for our customers, with up to 80% driving in town in electric mode, without any charging constraints, and with up to 40% fuel economy, better than the best of diesels.
Third, comfort and space, thanks to Solar Bay, an innovation with a significant added human value.
What impresses you immediately when you enter the car is the opacifying Solar Bay with the liquid crystal technology. The Solar Bay is controlled either by voice recognition with Google Assistant or by a switch near the overhead lamp.
And then, the best multimedia system on the market.
If you look at the cockpit, there's an amazing UX UI design with a 10.4-inch screen.
Of course, we integrate on Symbioz our state-of-the-art OpenRLink operated by Google, as easy to use as your smartphone.
And so what we're looking for in the interior is to to have, again, a lot of technicality, a lot of very clever interfaces, but yet we want to feel at home. So this phygital approach that we have between physical and digital, between the analogic solutions and the digital and pixel and screen solutions, we want to find this perfect balance so that our clients, our users, the driver, the passengers will feel just right. They are not in a clinical cold tech product, but they are almost in a moving room of their own home. They must feel like this. Design ultimately needs to connect intuitively, naturally, humans.
Symbioz is a perfect car for living together, just as its name suggests.